It's a familiar place with new stakes. For years, the Steamers made the 90-minute drive to War Memorial Stadium to do battle with the Peninsula Pilots. They still will this season, but tonight, it's the first 2021 rendition of a new budding divisional rivalry. Last summer, the Steamers knocked off the Greenbrier Knights in 8 of 10 matchups, but Chuck Slaughter's squad ended up champions of the newly minted Premier Collegiate League. Tonight, both squads meet in search of their first league win of the season. Live from War Memorial Stadium, I'm Ray Dunn bringing you your Edenton Steamers against the Greenbrier Knights in a Premier Collegiate League East Division matchup. Like I said, both these teams coming in search of their first league wins of the season. The Steamers opener on Saturday night, they were on the wrong end of a 10-8 final. The Tarboro River Bandits winning that one. They are still unbeaten in the league. In that game, the River Bandits scored 5 in the 5th, getting 6 of the first 7 runners on base in that inning. And from that point on, Edenton never led again. They would tie the game up in the 8th on a 2-run double from Jackson Hipp, but the River Bandits tacked on 2 in the top of the 9th thanks to a Michael Dolberry double. And from that point on, Tarboro had the lead. Of course, the Steamers brought the tying run to the plate in the bottom of the 9th, but to no avail. As for Greenbrier, they come in. Their first league game was also a loss to Tarboro. River Bandits lost 7-0, only amassed 3 hits in that game. However, they're coming in off a victory most recently on Sunday, beating the Tri-City Chili Peppers 11-6. However, the Chili Peppers did have a split squad that game, sending the rest of the team here to War Memorial to play the Peninsula Pilots. In the matchup tonight, it's 2 pitchers who went without a spring. Daniel Rutherford and Wes Overton, both not pitching in spring seasons. For Overton coming in, he has already had action in 1 game this season. A clean inning with 1 strikeout, no hits, no runs. For Rutherford coming in, he pitched on Saturday for an inning, gave up 1 run, struck out the first 2 batters rather easily, and what you're looking for from Daniel Rutherford is boasting an upper 80s fastball with some good breaking stuff. Obviously, without a spring, it'll be interesting to see these two get extended action. And finally, your lineups for tonight's ball game. For the Steamers, leading off, it's center fielder Adam Fine. Adam Fine, of course, with a 3-run home run in Saturday night's game in the 2nd inning, the first of the season for the Steamers. Hunter Cole came in to pinch hit in Saturday's game and played some first base. He gets to start at first base and will bat second. Anthony Stalin, fresh off of a workout with the Red Sox earlier this week, slots in the 3rd spot, playing shortstop for the Steamers tonight. Batting cleanup once again, it's 3rd baseman Joe Haney. He will be in the field in this game after being the designated hitter on Saturday. In right field, it's Case Kermode, the University of Mount Olive product. Jacob Mustang is the designated hitter, batting 6th. Batting 7th, it's Ryan Kay in left field. Josh Pernetti gets to start at catcher and will be batting 8th. And batting 9th, Brian Hama at 2nd base. And once again, Daniel Rutherford is your starting pitcher for Edenton. For the home team, the Greenbrier Knights, number 57, Seamus Biggs starting in center. Luke O starting in left field, batting 2nd. Thomas Crandall, the shortstop, batting 3rd. Warren Bailey will take care of the catching duties and bat cleanup. Justin Carasis is the first baseman and batting 5th. Miles Webb is the right fielder, batting 6th. Carter Johnson batting 7th and playing 3rd base. Sparky Bannon gets to start at 2nd base, and Jack Moore is the designated hitter. Wesley Overton will be the starting pitcher for that team. We'll take a quick break here as they go through with the anthem, and we'll be back for first pitch. Welcome back into Edenton Steamers baseball here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. If you missed the quick pregame we had, Wesley Overton getting the start for the Greenbrier Knights. As Steamers play their first game against the Knights this season. We'll see them quite a bit in this PCL Eastern Division. Just like on Saturday night, Adam Fine will be batting leadoff once this one gets started. For Overton from Bob Jones University, did not pitch this past spring. Same can be held true for 8 to 10 stars tonight, Daniel Rutherford. Overton very much over the top. Bigger frame to him, coming right downhill at you. A year ago, the Steamers got their league play started with a game against the Knights, a 15-2 victory. The Steamers jumped out for 8 runs in the first inning at historic Hicks Field. 4 RBIs from Houston Wright in that first inning, including a 3-run homer. It was the beginning of a season series in which the Steamers dominated, 8 wins to Greenbrier's 2. Obviously, in the end, the Knights got the last laugh, winning the PCL, which last summer was called the Tidewater Summer League. And as we get to first pitch here, Adam Fine coming out as the Steamers in their all grays tonight. Sources telling me it's the teal and black look tomorrow night at historic Hicks Field for Morehead City. First pitch from Overton, and Fine shows bunt. He's off to first. Overton gets to it. Fine safe at first base. And just like that, the Steamers have a runner on board. Back-to-back games where Adam Fine leads off the game with a hit. Drove one to right field to start last Saturday's game, and tonight he bunts to get on base. Fine, always a threat to steal. That is conference 3 times in high school in steals. Now Hunter Cole to bat. First pitch to him. Outside for a strike. The 0-1. Fouls it back. Fine, given the impression that he was on the move. The other night, Cole, pinch hitting, got on base on a fielder's choice, came around to score. Mustaine got the start at first base. It'll be Cole and Mustaine a lot at first base. The 0-2 to Cole is ground to shortstop. Toss over to second. There's one throw to first, not in time. Speaking of fielder's choices. Cole on base. Fine retired. And there is one away. Anthony Stalen coming to bat. Hit .408 this spring for Concord as the MEC Player of the Year. Of course, the younger brother of assistant coach James Stalen. First pitch to him. Cole on the move. Cole to second base. The throw not in time. Hunter Cole with the stolen base. And behind the plate, it's Warren Bailey for Greenbrier. A runner in scoring position. 0-1 from Overton. In there for a strike. Stalen also came in to pinch hit in Saturday's game. And struck out in the 9th inning. Down 0-2 in the count here. Overton looks back at second base and coming in with the pitch. Inside. 1-2. Overton with the 1-2. Breaking ball, that one's outside. Evens the count. The 2-2 now. High, that one gets away. Cole moving on down to third base. And a runner now 90 feet from scoring for the Steamers with one away and their 3-hole hitter up. That's how you draw up a start. Stalen also played for the Steamers in 2019, hitting .273, got on base at a .366 clip. Full count pitch to him. Skies this one. On down the first base line towards his brother, and he will be set down. That one. Catch made by Justin Carasis. 2 away with a runner on third base. Joe Haney to bat. Davidson College product. First pitch to him. Up and in. One out to Haney. Fouls this one back. Saturday night, Haney 0 for 4 with a walk. Came around to score in the 8th inning. Will be playing in the field tonight as compared to being the designated hitter. The 1-1 pitch to him. Misses. 2-1. Overton kicks, fires the 2-1. Inside. 3-1 now. And he has not been a friend to the pitchers in live ABs as practices continued on these past weeks. He made some really solid contact off quite a few guys on the Steamer staff. 3-1 pitch to him. And he walks. I imagine the Steamers pitching staff happy to see another team having to deal with him. Case Kermode coming to bat. He'll be in right field. Obviously handled a lot of catching duties this spring with the University of Mount Olive. Kermode hit some balls to the parking lot during batting practice. First pitch, in there for a strike. Some of the Peninsula Pilots staff working tonight's game were just in awe of what Kermode was able to accomplish during BP. See if he's got it in him. During the game, the 0-1 fouls that one back. 0-2. Nothing overpowering so far from Overton. Pitch outside. 1-2. Radar gun showing 80 miles per hour up on the scoreboard. And the 1-2 to Kermode. Haney goes, ground ball. Overton gets to it. Fires on over to first, and the Steamers are retired. Runners on the corners with 2 outs to no avail. Knights coming to bat. The game knotted at 0 as we head to the bottom of the first inning. Welcome back inside War Memorial Stadium. I'm Ray Dunn as the Edenton Steamers threatened in the top of the first, put runners on the corners with 2 outs, but were not able to get the run home. And now the Greenbrier Knights coming to bat. Seamus Biggs leading off, the center fielder, and the first pitch from Daniel Rutherford. Up and in. Biggs so far this summer, hitless, 4 plate appearances, has drawn a walk. Second pitch, misses, 2-0. Rutherford, of course, got an inning of work on Saturday night. Struck out the first 2 batters pretty easily. Third pitch, misses, low and in, 3-0. And the 3-0 from Rutherford. Bounces in, and a 4-pitch walk. Biggs now standing on first base. Luke O coming to bat, a left fielder. He's had 1 plate appearance, 0 for 1 this summer so far. Rutherford misses first 5 pitches so far, balls. And the 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. Expectation coming into this game was a similar plan that Willie followed on Saturday night. 2 or 3 innings for Rutherford. Gets one across. A 2-1. Misses. 3-1. And the 3-1. Low, ball 4. And quickly 2 runners on. 8 of the first 9 pitches from Rutherford have missed. Again, did not have a spring season due to cancellations caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. First pitch here, misses. As Thomas Crandall, the shortstop, up to bat. And the 1-0, runner going from second. The throw from Pernetti. Beautiful throw from Pernetti. A great tag applied by Haney. And that is the first out. Pernetti getting his first start at catcher and making no mistakes about it. Great throw down to third. Runner also didn't follow, so now just a runner on first base. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 from Crandall. Upstairs. 2-2. And the 2-2 from Rutherford. This one lined to shortstop. That one's caught by Stalin, and the runner will be doubled off at first base. O was running as if there were 2 outs and quickly realized that once Stalin made the catch here to get back, he had no opportunity to do so. Had first and second with nobody out. Quickly Rutherford getting out of that one. Steamers coming to bat at the top of the second. Game knotted at 0. Welcome back into War Memorial Stadium. Edenton Steamers and Greenbrier Knights here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. And quickly before we get back to the action, I'd like to let you know that the Edenton Steamers and the Edenton Aces are excited to join forces as the Edenton Baseball Club. The Edenton Baseball Club's mission is to raise money to benefit historic Hicks Field and contribute to the longevity of our beautiful facility. On Saturday, June 12th, that's this Saturday, again, Saturday, June 12th, the Steamers will be wearing special themed jerseys that bear the logo of the Steamers and the Aces. Proceeds from this jersey auction will directly benefit projects going on inside historic Hicks Field. We appreciate your support of our historic homestead. Steamers avoiding trouble after 2 walks to open up the bottom of the first. Double play gets them out of that. Now Jacob Mustaine, the designated hitter tonight, coming to bat. Overton's first pitch misses outside. Mustaine started first base in Saturday's game. Second pitch to him also misses outside. Tough night at the plate, struck out twice, did draw a walk in second inning of that game. As this pitch bounces early, 3-0. Overton kicks, and the 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. Quickly back at the 3-1. Misses. Mustaine's patience pays off, and the Steamers have the leadoff man aboard for the second straight inning. Ryan Kay now coming about, the left fielder. And the pitch in there for a strike. Kay was 2 for 4 in Saturday's game. Standing on the on-deck circle as it ended. The 0-1 pitch to him is taken the other way. And that one is caught by the right fielder right at him. Mustaine will stay over at first base. Miles Webb made the catch, and Josh Pernetti coming to bat, starting catcher this evening for the Steamers. First pitch to him. Misses. Pernetti, the younger brother of Jimbo Pernetti, a Steamer back in 2016. I know we had him tune into the stream on Saturday night. Second pitch is Pernetti takes this one down the right field line. That one's going to land fair. Mustaine around second. He's coming into third. He's getting the green light right now. Pernetti pulls into second base. Mustaine is going to score, and the Steamers have a 1-0 lead on an RBI double from Josh Pernetti. Brian Hama coming to the plate now, the second baseman. Just getting in this week from Florence Darlington Tech. The first pitch to him misses. Had a stop at the JUCO World Series. Called a shot against the JUCO Bandit. Went viral a little bit and decided Edenton was the next stop, the 1-0. This one lofted in the air down the left field line, and it's going to get out of play near the new pavilion built here at War Memorial. Overton's 1-1, outside, 2-1. I'm really good at getting on base. 397 clip this spring. Also drove in 10 runs for Flodar. That pitch in there for a strike, evens the count at 2. He's a part of a embarrassment of riches up the middle for this Steamer team. A lot of talent in the middle infielder position. Pitch outside, 3-2. He and Stalen get the start, which would be the equivalent of a hockey line change from Saturday, where Chase Bruno and Casey Hare started up the middle. The 3-2 from Overton. And this one taken into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Pernetti's getting the all clear from Marshall McDonald, and Hama's going to make it into second base with an RBI double. And the Steamers double their lead. It's now 2-0. Adam Fine coming to the dish. Came into this game leading the team in RBIs. 3-run home run in the second inning of Saturday's game. Here he is in the second inning tonight's game. Let's see what he's got cooking as he takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 to Fine. In there for a strike, evens the count at 1. And the 1-1. Foul back. And for Fine, last summer, no trouble getting on base. .494 on base percentage, and after a slow start hitting-wise, ended up hitting .264. 2 home runs, 14 RBIs, already halfway to his home run total from last summer as a Steamer. The 1-2 to him. Say no swing. 2-2. Two. Foul back. That at bat in the second inning on Saturday was the product of a lot of foul balls. Fine got behind in the count 0-2, kept himself alive a couple of times, then finally barreled one up over the Teal Monster. It's the 2-2 pitch to him now. Swings and misses, and he's tagged out. Second out in this second inning. Hunter Cole coming to bat. Cole grounded into a fielder's choice. Stole a base, advanced on a pass ball, got all the way to third in the first inning. Coming out swinging. 0-1. 72 miles per hour on the gun. And Overton not liking what Hama's doing back there at second base. And the pitch bounces in there. Good block by Bailey. 1-1. Looks like there might be some movement out there in the Knights bullpen. This is pitch high and away for ball 2. The 2-1 swings and misses at that one. 2-2. Overton back on the mound. And the 2-2. This one sent in the air, shallow left field. And it's trouble. That one's going to drop. And Hamill's going to score, and it's now 3-0 Steamers. Hunter Cole just putting the ball in play. Drops between 3 Knights out there in left center field. And he'll take a hit any way you can get it. An RBI for Cole. That'll bring Anthony Stalen to the plate. And once again, extend the Steamers' lead to 3-0. That first pitch, Cole head to second base. Not going to be so lucky this time around. He's thrown out. And that wraps up the inning. But the Steamers get on the board, put a 3 spot in the top of this second inning. They've got the lead. Daniel Rutherford will be back on the mound when we're back here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back. The Steamers take a 3-0 lead in the top of the second. As Josh Pernetti got the scoring start with an RBI double that scored Jacob Mustaine. Brian Hama followed it up with an RBI double of his own. And then Hunter Cole put a ball in play that netted Hama after 3 Knights were just unable to get a ball that was flown into shallow left field. Warren Bailey coming to bat now for the Knights. Rutherford back on the mound. Struggled with this command of the first 2 batters, but Pernetti was able to catch Seamus Biggs stealing. His first pitch grounded to short. Stalen fields it. Fires across the diamond, and there's 1 away. 6-3 on the putout. Justin Craistus coming to bat now, first baseman. Cam Rutherford, 2 walks to start the inning. Runner caught stealing, a great throw by Pernetti. And then Thomas Crandall lined to shortstop and turned into a double play. Rutherford seems to have found the groove here as hums that one in for a strike. 84 on the gun, according to the scoreboard in left field. The 0-1 grounded. Past him. Hama coming up to field it. Smooth looking throw. Cole able to stretch out and make that play happen. There's 2 away. Hama came up on that ball and casually flipped it over. It looked really smooth. He's laughing about it right now with Rutherford because he put Cole in the splits. As Miles Webb comes to bat. He lines this one to left field. Kay going to make the catch, and that's a fast. Bottom of the second inning. The Steamers will be right back up. Rutherford might have just earned himself another inning on the mound. We'll be right back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back, Edenton Steamers and Greenbrier Knights through 2 innings here at War Memorial Stadium. As the Steamers lead 3-0, put a 3 spot on the board at the top of the second. Before we get back to game action, I would like to let you know that the new 2021 Edenton Steamers merchandise has arrived. There are plenty of ways for you to pick up your new Steamers gear. You can visit at edentonsteamers.com and place an order, stop by Sound Feet Shoes of Edenton, or head to the merchandise trailer located behind the first base dugout at historic Hicks Field. Thank you for your support and repping your Steamers gear. Anthony Stalin coming to bat once again. It's the top of the third, so if you tuned in Saturday, you know what that means. It's time for our trivia question. Again, the person with the most correct trivia answers at the end of the season will win a Steamers prize pack. Tonight, former Steamer Chris Bassett starts for the Oakland A's. Our question is, how many starts did he make as a Steamer? First pitch to Stalin outside, 1-0. Once again, Chris Bassett, a Steamer in the Major League, or a Major League Clam, as our social media guy Nick Neisted likes to tweet out with the hashtag, as pitch to Stalin. Misses, 2-0. Chris Bassett gets the start tonight. How many starts did he make as a Steamer? That answer coming in the 5th inning. This one, Stalin swinging and a miss. 2-1 out in front of that pitch. So just put your answer in the comments and we will get it to you. Ground ball to shortstop, fielding, and the throw dug out over at first base. Nice play by Karestas. And Stalin is retired. Joe Haney coming to bat. Walked in his first plate appearance in the 1st inning. And the first pitch to him. Fouls back. Haney homered. It's one of his only 2 hits this spring. Played sparingly for Davidson. Would imagine, especially back at historic Hicks, 298 out to right field. We'll see him do that quite a bit. That Pitch misses, 1-1. And the 1-1. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Evens the count up at 2. Winds up. And the 2-2. This one sent in the air to left field, drifting back towards the warning track and making the catch. And Haney is set down. 2 quick outs for Wesley Overton after a difficult second inning. Case Kermode now to bat, grounded back to Overton to end the first inning in his first at-bat. And the first pitch, upstairs, 1-0. The 1-0, outside. Kermode plays high school ball at Wayne Country Day High School. In 4 years, he hit .412, 664 slugging percentage. Takes that one for a strike. He hit .493 as a junior, which, for those of you who are not math majors, nearly 1 out of every 2 at-bats he was getting a hit. This one will be a hit into center field, and the Steamers have a base runner with 2 outs. Wide turnaround first, and he trots on back. There's now a runner aboard for Jacob Mustaine. Mustaine walked, and his first plate appearance came around to score as the first run for the Steamers. This pitch, high. 1-0. Second pitch misses as well. 2-0. Chesapeake, Virginia native. Just a few minutes from his home. And the 2-0 pitch. Fouls this one off the netting. So that one fouled back up towards the press box. We were warned that just the other night, another window was the casualty of a foul ball here at War Memorial. It's the other booth. We are furthest down the first base side as he fouls this one back towards that window, and I'd be curious how close that came. Count even at 2. The 2-2 from Overton. Misses, 3-2. Kermode will be off and running. 3-2 the count. 2 away. And Mustaine has been walked once again. Able to work himself back. Chance for a 2-out rally. Ryan Kay flew out to right field. First time around. And Kermode headed to third. This one bounces away from the catcher, but right back to Bailey. The runners now second and third. Okay, begins the California portion of this lineup. He and Pernetti, both California natives. Pitch misses. 7 and 8 hole tonight for the Steamers is brought to you by the West Coast. The 2-0 to K. Just misses, and now ahead in the count 3-0. And the pitch from Overton. Base is now loaded as that one well low. And Josh Pernetti, an RBI double in his first at-bat, now has him loaded. And before that, we're going to get a mound visit. Now, Pernetti was very quick to let me know, as I was the one fortunate enough to pick him up from the Raleigh airport about a week and a half ago, how excited he was about historic Hicks Field only being 298 to right field. As you can tell, he's a power-hitting left-handed bat. And it did not take very long in a batting practice for everyone to realize the validity behind his feelings. When he gets a hold of one, he can send it a long, long way. So much so, they were pretty much standing at the gate waiting for balls to go over to go collect them, pretty much not playing the outfield when he was going through his first round of batting practice. Already with an RBI double to his name. Let's see what he's got with 2 outs and the bases loaded. A true freshman. Swings and misses at the first one. 0-1. His season this spring was also canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Playing JUCO, Northern California. He swings and fouls this one back. 0-2. He was one of the top 10 catching prospects in all of California with his high school senior class of 2020. And the 0-2. Grounds this one back up the middle. And the toss to second base will get K, and that will retire the side. So the Steamers load him up here in the third, not able to bring any home. Still lead this one 3-0. The Knights coming to bat when we come back here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Bottom of the third inning, Steamers lead this one 3-0 at War Memorial Stadium. I'm Ray Dunn, taking you through all the action tonight and throughout the season on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. And before we get back to the action, We'd like to let you know that the Albemarle Area United Way is a nonprofit organization that improves residents' lives in 9 counties throughout northeastern North Carolina. This year, the Steamers have partnered up with the United Way and are looking forward to helping raise money for their services. On Friday, July 2nd, that's Friday, July 2nd, the Steamers will be wearing specially themed patriotic jerseys for their game. The jerseys will be auctioned off during the game, and all proceeds will go back to the Albemarle Area United Way. If you would like to have this one-of-a-kind jersey, be sure to be here that night and support a good cause. A huge thank you to H2OBX Water Park for making this night possible for the Albemarle Area United Way. Daniel Rutherford back on the mound. First pitch misses outside. Carter Johnson showed bunt. The third baseman now up to bat. Second pitch is floated. Hama making easy work of that. The throw, however, to Stalin to go around the diamond, not as easy. Of course, she preferred he makes the first play and messes up that second one. One away. Rutherford settled in after walking the first 2 batters. Quick bottom of the second and quickly gets one away here. And that pitch just blown right by Sparky Bannon. 0-1. Misses on the second pitch, 1-1. And 1-1. Bannon swings and misses. 1-2. Bannon 0 for 1 so far this summer through the night's 2 games. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses. 2-2. Yet to see Rutherford record a strikeout as he misses in. 3-2. And the 3-2 popped way up there past us in the press box. And parking lot's a good ways away, so I don't think anyone has to worry about a car, but somebody walking by might need to be on alert. A 3-2 from Rutherford. Up high. Bannon comes back, works a walk. And the Knights have a base runner with 1 away. Jack Mork, the designated hitter, the final batter in the Knights lineup. Now coming to the plate. Mork also only 1 at-bat this season. 0 for 1. He swings and misses. 0-1. The 0-1 from Rutherford. Fouls it back. Rutherford from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, which, to put it simply, he's a rocket scientist, which makes the whole complexity of the game of baseball seem rather simple as he steps off the mound. The 0-2, swing and a miss, and that's Rutherford's first strikeout. 2 away now. And the leadoff hitter, Seamus Biggs, coming to plate. Biggs walked in his first plate appearance and was caught stealing, heading to third base. The first pitch to him, a swing and a miss, 84 on the gun. Rutherford originally had his arrival in Edenton delayed by a flight test going to be a pilot, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Pernetti throwing down to first. And Bannon able to get back. Ambitious play there from Pernetti with 2 outs and 0-2 count. And this one, a swing and a miss, had him off balance. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Rutherford threw 3, has walked 3. No hits yet on that scoreboard and has not allowed a run. 3-0 Steamers. Edenton coming to bat when we come back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. Steamers on a road trip tonight, and the Steamers are proud to announce that Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the team for the 2021 season. Venture Tours Incorporated is a family-owned business specializing in motor coach transportation. The owners have been in the motor coach industry for more than 40 years. A mixture of hard work and family legacy helped create Venture Tours Incorporated, one of the most successful motor coach companies in Hampton Roads, coastal Virginia. If you are interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit venturebustours.com. New pitcher on the mound right now for the Knights. Wes Overton goes 3 innings, allows 3 earned, gives up 5 hits and strikes out 1. Shane McCarthy will come to the mound. The left-hander pitched 11 innings in the spring. Getting 1 start, was 0-1. And the first batter that McCarthy faces, Brian Hama. And the first pitch to Hama. Swing and a miss. 0-1. McCarthy went to Bryant and Stratton College over the spring. His second pitch misses. Stands 5'11", 185, originally from the Virginia Beach area. Is 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Hama had an RBI double in his first at-bat. Plated Pernetti, who preceded him with an RBI double of his own in the 3-run second inning. The 1-2. Fouled off the netting. And we'll do it all over again. The 1-2. Tries to take something off it. Ball goes high. 2-2. And the 2-2. Runs inside, 3-2. And Hama, originally from Brunswick, Ohio. Prior to his time at Florence Darlington Tech, played 50 games over 2 seasons for Sinclair Community College. Got on base at a .402 clip. Now faces a full count. And the 3-2. This one right back up the middle, off the pitcher. Second baseman able to get to it, fires to first, and Hama is retired. Close play over at first base. McCarthy wore that one. And Bannon was able to make the play, and coach going to come out and check on McCarthy, make sure everything's all right. That was rather quick. Adam Fine already with his third plate appearance. Bunted for a hit in the first and struck out in the second. And the first pitch to Fine. Ground fouls that one right off his foot. And Marshall McDonald walking down, check on his center fielder. And similarly to McCarthy, just a pat on the backside and get back in there, go get him. Need Fine at full strength in a field like this. Very big gaps. A much bigger ballpark than historic Hicks. The 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. Now working from behind. Fine. The 0-2 pitch from McCarthy. Takes this one to right field. And that one will be caught just a few steps over for Miles Webb, the second out. And the third inning, it wasn't until the Steamers had 2 outs they were able to get a base runner aboard. Hunter Cole, now coming to bat, was caught stealing to end the second inning. Had a base hit in that inning and got on a fielder's choice. And he lofts this one to left field. And left fielder able to get under it after a few steps. So the Steamers go quickly here in the fourth. Still lead this one 3-0. The Knights coming to bat when we come back. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. Steamers lead the Knights 3-0. Every year, the Steamers are proud to have the opportunity to raise money for the Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation. On Saturday, July 24th, the Steamers will wear special themed jerseys that will be auctioned off during the game. Proceeds will go towards the fight to strike out ALS. Catfish Hunter is an MLB Hall of Fame pitcher that lived just 20 minutes from historic Hicks Field. Unfortunately, he lost his battle with ALS over 20 years ago. The Steamers will continue to carry on his legacy and do their part to strike out ALS. We thank you for your support of this great cause. Daniel Rutherford's night is done. Cole Bates will take the mound now for the Steamers. Rutherford, 3 innings, did not allow a hit, did not allow a run, struck out his last 2 batters he faced. Cole Bates from Delaware State University, pitched in 12 games in the spring, started 10 of them. Went over 61 innings. And first batter, he will see Luke. Oh. Fouls that one back. 0-1. The right-hander stands 6'3", 210. His second pitch misses, 1-1. Originally from Shawboro, North Carolina. And the 1-1. Just off the plate, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2, 87 on the gun. Bates was very much a weekend starter, looked the part, played the part for Delaware State as he gets this one past strikes him out. 1 up, 1 down for Bates. Thomas Crandall coming to bat, lined into a double play in the first inning. And the first pitch to the shortstop is lifted into right center field. The outfielders collide. I don't know if that one dropped. They're going to call that one an out. But 2 players in pain as Fine and Kermode collided. Fine made the grab, and quickly McDonald and Stalin out there. An amazing play made. Both players getting up. The ball was splitting the gap perfectly, and each player was looking to make the improbable sliding grab. They collided. Fine was able to come down with it. And Fine's going to come walking in on his own power. Definitely a limp to him. And there'll be some lineup changes, one would assume, as Kermode also in from right field, getting attention to from teammates, both James Stalin and Brett Folk. Hunter Cole going out to right field. Gage Riddick over at first base right now. And obviously the lineup changes are secondary to just the concerns about the well-being of both Kermode and Fine. Is Casey Hare trotting out to the field right now. Marshall McDonald going to explain what's happening to the other side to Chuck Slaughter as Riddick begins to figure things out. Again, if you're just tuning in, a scary play out in right center. Both fine and Kermode sliding to make a catch in right center. They collide down on the ground for about a minute. Both able to get up and walk off on their own power, but Kermode and Fine will both be removed from this game. Going to be looked at, taken care of. And it's going to lead to a plethora of lineup changes for the Steamers. Cole Bates came on in relief in this inning, struck out the first batter, and that fly ball by Thomas Crandall is what led to the two players colliding. So to recap the changes, Hunter Cole moving from first to right field, Riddick coming in at first base, Kay moving into center field, and Casey Hare going out to left field. Warren Bailey coming to bat, the catcher for the Knights. And looking at this outfield alignment, it's a middle infielder in left. More of a corner outfield in Ryan Kay in center. His first pitch to Bailey misses 1-0. And a first baseman out in right field. And there was an expectation at time that Cole would see some time corner outfield positions. Definitely not this early on, the 1-0. This one grounded up the middle. Stalin giving chase, fires Riddick. And that is the third out. So an eventful inning in terms of the Steamers. Kermode and Feig collide in right center. Both come out of the game. But Bates 1-2-3. And the Steamers come to bat in the top of the fifth when we come back on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Daniel Padilla now on the mound for the Knights. So we head to the top of the 5th inning. Stalin to lead it off for the Steamers. The right-hander Padilla stands 6'1", 175. Played this spring at CCBC Essex, originally from the Virginia Beach area. Stalin so far 0 for 2 in this game. As Padilla steps off. And the first pitch, up and in, 1-0. And I do owe a trivia question answer out there, as we asked earlier. How many starts did Chris Bassett make as a Steamer? He starts tonight for the Oakland A's, a Major League Clam. Get to you after this. Padilla pitch, ground ball, shortstop. Gobbled up, fired across, safe, as they say. The first baseman came off the bag. Orestes over there at first base, stretching to try and make that play, as the throw from Crandall took him away from the bag. And Stalin going to be on board. And the official score giving him a single. Joe Haney now to bat, and the pitch outside. The correct answer to tonight's trivia question, 0. Chris Bassett never started a game as a Steamer. Appeared in 28 games through 33 1/3 innings and had a 1.87 ERA. So throw over first, just checking on Stalin. Chris Bassett never started a game as a Steamer, now a Major League starter. Braced his roll out of the pen, sub-2 ERA, not too bad, as Haney swings through that pitch. 1-1. And the pitch from Padilla on the outside corner. 1-2. Haney checks his swing. An appeal, says he does not go. 2-2. Padilla this spring started 4 games, appeared in 12, 27 1/3 innings. Pitch foul back as Haney losing the handle on the bat, following through with one hand. And Padilla went 3-1. Now faced with a 2-2 count and a runner on first. And the pitch bounces in, barely blocking it. 3-2. And the 3-2, this one popped foul and out of play down into the concourse. Near the picnic tables. It remains 3-2. Stalin once again gets the lead off first, a healthy lead. And throw over. Padilla, no interest in seeing him try to run again. And the pitch outside. Haney walks on down to first. First and second, nobody out for the Steamers. So the onslaught of changes. Gage Riddick batting now where Case Kermode would be batting. Kermode and Adam Fine collided in right center field last half of the inning, and Riddick's going to wear that one. Base is now loaded. Jacob Mustaine coming to bat, but as I was saying, Fine and Kermode collided in center, diving for a baseball. Both were taken out of the game. Adjustment around the diamond. Riddick now playing first base, and now currently on first base after being hit by that pitch. Bases loaded for Mustaine now. Padilla, the pitch, bounces. Bailey blocks it. 1-0. Patience has been a virtue so far for Mustaine. 2 walks as he takes this one and flies this one deep into right center. And he does not come up with that one. Oh, he did happen to catch that one over his glove. Excuse me, the way they were treating it out there, the fielder looked concerned, but does make the catch. And it does bring home a run. Stalen scores from third. Runners move up. Second and third, so a sac fly there for Mustaine. Excuse me on that one. One away now, still second and third. Ryan K to bat. Last time around, K walked. And the 1-0. Tips it foul, 1-1. Flew out to right field in the second inning, and of course, as I said, that walk, so 0 for 1. The 1-1 to him. Bounces in there. Bailey doing a good job this inning, just staying in front. Steamers now leading at 4-0. The 2-1. Once again. Bailey drops to block that one. 3-1. And the 3-1. This one sent into right center field. Both outfielders going back. Sliding catch made. It will bring home another run, as Haney will score, and the Steamers lead it 5-0 on a sac fly from Ryan K. So a couple of well-hit baseballs here in a bigger field than Hicks Field. Plate 2 runners, Mustaine and K, with sac flies, and a man already with an RBI today, Josh Pernetti, coming to bat. Pernetti with an RBI double that opened the scoring for the Steamers back in the second inning. Has Riddick on second. Padilla's pitch outside. Swing and a miss from Pernetti. One, two. Swing and a miss. That will retire the side. Steamers leave a runner on second, however, score 2 more. Tack on the lead, now 5-0 in favor of Edenton as we head to the bottom of the 5th, and the Knights are coming to bat. Zach Bagley come to the mound to pitch for the Steamers. Before we get to that, is your kid a fan of the Clam? Why not sign them up for the Steamers Kids Club presented by Weatherly Insurance? Membership is free for all kids ages 12 and under. They receive 4 free tickets, a club t-shirt, a discount to baseball camp, and an invitation to an exclusive meet and greet event with the players. You can visit EdentonSteamers.com and download a registration form today. Bagley coming to the mound means Cole Bates' relief appearance is over. 1 inning, and it was a clean one. No hits, none earned, and 1 strikeout. So far, 3 walks, the only way that the Knights have gotten on base thus far. Justin Carestes coming to the bat, the first baseman. Lead off the bottom of the 5th. Grounded out to second base, his first time up. And Zach Bagley, a 6-foot, 170-pound right-hander from Barton College, originally from Hope Mills, North Carolina. His first pitch, upstairs, 1-0. Second one, skied foul as Haney giving chase, and that one falls in the foul territory. So 1-1. Bagley's 1-1. Takes something off it. Misses. 2-1. Three-pitch pitcher, Bagley, 2-1. This one fouled back. A solid fastball. Sits mid-80s, 85 on the gun this time around as Pernetti comes out there to talk to him. The curveball can be nasty when he's got it working, and a solid changeup. Expect to see Bagley out of the bullpen for the Steamers this summer. Two count. Crestes, swing and a miss. And he struck him out. One away. And Miles Webb, who flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Second chance at it. First one from Bagley misses high and away. Again, just trying to get that curveball working. Sitting somewhere 68 to 70 right now. And the pitch misses outside. 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch misses. Webb ahead 3-0 in the count. One's in there for a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. This one driven into left field, and that's the first base hit of the ball game for the Knights. It comes here in the bottom of the fifth inning, courtesy of Miles Webb. Carter Johnson coming to bat. Webb came into this game with a .400 batting average, 2 for 5 on the season. As for Johnson, 3 plate appearances, been walked, hit by a pitch, and has struck out coming into this game. And first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. As for this game, floated one out to Brian Hom out there at second base in the third inning. This one bouncing away from Pernetti. Webb staying put. 1-1. The 1-1 from Bagley. Upstairs, 2-1. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 91 on the radar gun. I'm just reading what it says. Two and this one fouled down into the picnic area. Bagley peppering with the off speed. And if he can fire one by Johnson like he did for the second strike here once again, might have his second strikeout of the inning. 2-2. That one low. Blocked by Pernetti, runs the count full. And the pitch, runner goes, and it was a 3-2 count. So this one does get by Pernetti. He's able to come up with it. Webb to second. Johnson gets to first with the walk. Sparky Bannon coming to bat. Bannon walked in the third inning. Now has an opportunity with 2 on and only 1 out. Bannon, a Norfolk State University middle infielder and outfielder, also finds himself on the mound every once in a while. Stands 5'11", 150, according to the roster sheet. And that one breaks into the zone, evens the count up at 1. Finally, someone I can size up to and compare myself to on this ball field. Sparky's another Virginia Beach native. The 1-1. Up and in. 2-1. Bagley's pitch. Fouled back, just past us in the press box. 2-2. Bagley pitched sparingly, appearing in a pair of games for Barton this spring. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout of the inning. Bannon set down. Jack Morick, the designated hitter, coming to bat. He struck out in the third inning. Morick and Biggs come into the on-deck circle. Biggs and Morick with a pair of strikeouts that Daniel Rutherford set down prior to his exit from this ballgame. Again, 3 innings, 2 strikeouts. Did not allow a hit, did not allow a run. And the first pitch to Morick. Swings and misses. That one's a strike. Two on, 2 out. 0-1 from Bagley. Low and away. 1-1. And the 1-1. Misses. 2-1. As slowly night falling here in Hampton, Virginia. The lights will be the only source of light soon enough here at the ballpark. 2-1. Swing and a miss on a ball just outside the zone. 2-2. 2's all over the board. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Bagley comes set. The kick and the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 strikeouts for Bagley in the inning. The Knights do get 2-1, get their first hit of the ball game, but to no avail. It's still 5-0 Steamers as we head to the top of the 6th. Top of the 6th inning from War Memorial Stadium. Steamers leading 5-0 over the Greenbrier Knights. The first matchup between these two teams of the season. Also the Steamers' first road game of the season. Lost the opener at home on Saturday night to Tarboro River Bandits 10-8. This game, the first 2021 matchup of these two teams, who matched up 10 times in 2020. Steamers won 8 of those 10. Knights went on to win the league. Ryan Hama up to bat. And Travers McNeil on the mounds now for the Knights. So Danny Padilla, 1 inning pitched. Allowed 2 runs on a hit and had a strikeout. McNeil's first pitch, it's a ball. Hama takes a strike. 1 for 2, a double and an RBI. Ground out to second in the 4th inning. The 1-1 pitch to him. Low, 2-1. And it's the 6th inning. So you know what I'm going to ask for. If you listen to Saturday night's broadcast, it's the Steamers Streamers. Where are you streaming from? Let us know in the comments section, and we'll shout you out on the broadcast. That's the 2-1 pitch to Hama. This one grounded to third base. Fire across the diamond, and Hama will be tagged out. The throw pulled Crestes off the bag. Excuse me, a switch up over there at first base. And Jay Hong, now in at first base, was able to make the tag. Casey Hare coming to bat, and Hare now in the game where Adam Fine was batting. His first pitch misses for a ball, and if you were not here for the 4th inning, the bottom of the 4th, Fine and Kermo collided in right field. Fine made the catch. His pitch catches the strike zone 1-1. Fine and Kermo collided. Fine made the catch. The two were down on the ground, able to get off the field. But the two were both removed from this game. Hunter Cole moved from first base to right field. Gage Riddick came in at first. And Casey Hare went out to left field. Left fielder Ryan Kay moved to center field. So Hare getting his first at bat. Sends this one towards the parking lot, and it gets there. Foul ball. 2-2 with 1 away. Hare got on base twice in the game on Saturday. The 2-2 to him. Outside, 3-2. Hare, another returner, and a part of that middle infield that this team is so excited about. Hit .323 last summer for the Steamers. Got on base at a .488 clip, a pair of homers, and 11 runs batted in. The 3-2 misses, and Hare is aboard. 1 out walk. Hunter Cole will come to bat. Cole reached on a fielder's choice, stole the base, and advanced on a pass ball in the first inning. Got to third, but was not able to make it all the way around. This ball gets past the catcher, and Hare going to trot on over to second base. 1-0 now to Cole. Cole singled in the second, was caught stealing, and then flew out to left in the 4th. One-0 pitch now to him. Down and in. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. One's away, 3-0. Cole sat out the spring. Went from Virginia Military Institute to Randolph-Macon. Will be eligible to play next spring. 3-0. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Got to make a quick throw over to first. Out is the call at first base. Hare moving on over to third. Anthony Stalin coming to bat. Given credit for a single on a difficult play. It took the first baseman off the bag as he checked swing and fouled that one off. So 0-1. First baseman came off the bag. He was safe. Given a single for that in the fifth. Other than that, a ground out to short and a pop out to second. And his previous two ABs. Pitch high, 1-1. 1 for 3. Drove in 25 runs his first go around of Steamers in 2019. Stalin now popping this one up. Catcher giving it a look. Trying to settle under it, and he will make the catch. A little uneasy with the ball coming down, but able to retire Stalin. Steamers strand a runner at third. Still lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth inning. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. I'm Renee Dunn as the Steamers lead the Greenbrier Knights 5-0 in the bottom of the sixth. Their first road game of the season. Edenton coming in to pitch for the Steamers. Zach Bagley went 1 inning, struck out 3, allowed a hit, and no earned runs. Kuehl, a right-hander from Roanoke College, originally from Virginia Beach, Virginia. His first pitch, swung on and missed, 86 on the gun. A top 40 right-handed pitcher coming out of Virginia in the class of 2019. He's a pitcher for the Tidewater Drillers last summer. It's his 0-1 pitch, outside 1-1, and if the name sounds familiar, it should. Kuehl pitched in the semifinals of last year's Tidewater Summer League, the one where the Drillers knocked off Steamers 5-4, 1-1, now 1-2, and make no mistake about it, Kuehl's aware of the fact he played a part in the end of the Steamer season last year. Coaching staff, returning players are too. The 1-2 from Kuehl. Fouled back. 1-2 once again. But now very happy to have him in the teal and black for this summer. Pitched 34 1/3 in the spring. This is 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Trent Hanchey going down on strikes. And the first pitch here, up and away, ball one. Kevin Gower, right-handed bat, throws left hand, a sophomore stand 5'11", 180 from UMass Amherst here at bat. First two pitches, he sees both balls. Getting into the Knights subs for the evening. Couple of pinch hitters. 2-0, swing and a miss. Yeah, we're originally from Massachusetts. 2-1 in there for a strike. 2-2. As I was saying about Kuehl. 34 1/3, 2 starts, 12 games pitched, 3.93 ERA, and a 9.17 strikeouts through 9 innings. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tag applied, and there are 2 away. Joe Traversa. I'm going to pinch hit Thomas Crandall. We work through the top of this order for the Knights. What becomes the equivalent of a hockey line shift is just switching out the top of their order. All 3 pinch hitters so far. First pitch is ball. We can see if Traversa fares better than his counterparts before him. Comes into the game 1 for 3 in 7 plate appearances. Pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Got on base at a 6.67 clip in those first 7 plate appearances. So doing a good job being patient at the plate. Looking at a strike right there. And in the spring, similar. Solid walk rate, got on base at a 342 clip. As he sees the 1-2 pitch. 1 away in the dirt, 2-2. And Kuehl with a chance to strike out the side. Kicks, fires, just outside, 3-2. And the payoff pitch in there for a called 3rd strike. That wraps up the 6th inning. Kuehl strikes out the side as the Steamers come to bat in the 7th, leading 5-0. Hayden Swisher coming on to pitch for the Greenbrier Knights. But first, well, fans, summer's starting and you know what that means. Graduation, parties, and cookout season. Bill Gardner's Biggs Party Tent is the perfect place to host your next get-together. Schedule a picnic before the game for your next birthday bash, graduation gathering, or business rendezvous. It's the classic choice for family summer fun. Call the office at 482-4080 for more details. Thank you to Bill Gardner and Biggs Cadillac Buick GMC for their support of the Steamers and sponsoring our newest addition to historic Hicks Field. Hayden Swisher, as I said, coming on the mound for the Knights, right-hander, wearing number 81. Mitch Travers McNeil is done after an inning. Allowed a walk, no hits, didn't strike anyone out, but did not allow a run. As we enter the final third portion of this ball game, top of the 7th. Joe Haney coming to bat. 0 for 1 with 2 walks, came around to score in the 5th. And the first pitch to him, outside, 1-0. And the 1-0. This is high, 2-0. Swisher appeared in 4 games in the spring, 6 innings pitched. Struck out 5 in those 6 innings. Started 2 of those games. 2-0. Swing and a miss from Haney. 2-1. Swisher is originally from Lynchburg, Virginia. The 2-1 to Haney. Swings and misses at that one, and the count is now even. These Knights arms keep their offense in it. This latter third, down by 5 runs. 2-2 to Haney. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And he's set down. I'll bring up Gage Riddick. Riddick was hit by a pitch. His first plate appearance, entered the game in the bottom of the 4th. Riddick had 3 RBIs this spring. And it's ball. 1-0. And the pitch to Riddick. Fouls that one off. Riddick, a local kid to Edenton, is the 1-1 pitch. Nearly gets a piece of him. 2-1. From Gates County, North Carolina. Spent last season as a member of the Tarboro River Bandits. So a couple of former teammates were on that side on Saturday. At least the former uniforms he used to wear. 2-1, and he takes this one and sends it to left field in the air. Left fielder drifts over, makes the catch. And there are 2 away. Jacob Mustang coming to bat. Walked twice. Had a sac fly his last time up. Drove in a run. Now gets a chance with 2 away. First pitch. In there for a strike. Mustang admitted it wasn't the way he wanted opening night to go. Pair of strikeouts. And a walk before being lifted for Hunter Cole, but made the most of live ABs on Sunday at practice. Nailed a homer way out of the ballpark. Just takes that one for a ball, and he came out of the box thrilled with that effort. Gave one of those, that's what I got to do, is he takes time here. That's what I'm talking about. He and Coach Marshall McDonald joking about it. You know, got to save him for the real thing. But he was definitely encouraged coming off that. Swung a confident bat in BP is the 1-1 here. Low. 2-1. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Mustang not very far from home, Chesapeake, Virginia native. 2-1. Swings and misses. 2-2. That definitely brings an energy to the dugout and to the ballpark every day he's here. Takes time once again. Two-two to Mustang with 2 outs. Breaking ball outside. Runs the count full. Already with 3 walks in 2 games. We'll see what Mustang gets here in the 3-2 pitch. Swisher kicks, fires. That one's inside. He draws another walk. And Steamers have a 2-out base runner. Quick chat out on the mound. Jordan Daddio. Freshman catcher, stands 5'9", 160 from CCBC Essex, another Virginia Beach, Virginia native. Now to talk with his pitcher. Ryan K to bat. Also had a sacrifice fly, drove in a run last time up, walked in the 3rd, and flew out to right in the 2nd inning. With 2 outs, he gets a chance, and he grounds this one to 3rd. Baseman thrown over to 2nd. Mustang is out, and that sets down the side. Top of the 7th is over. Steamers still lead 5-0, but the Knights are coming to bat when we come back in the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. I'm Ray Dunn here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. The Steamers lead the Greenbrier Knights 5-0. Daniel Brandon, left-hander from West Virginia State, will take the mound for this bottom of the 7th. But before we get there, we'd like to let you know the Edenton Steamers are excited to announce that they will be hosting 2 youth baseball camps this summer. This year's camp dates are June 16th through the 18th and July 14th through the 16th. Young ball players between the ages of 5 and 13 are welcome. Visit EdentonSteamers.com to download a registration form today. Aiden Kuehl, 1 inning, 3 strikeouts. That's the story on his night. Couldn't have gone much better for him. Jordan Daddio coming to the plate now, the catcher for the Knights. Welcome Daniel Brandon, and he takes the first pitch to right field for a base hit. Only the second hit of the evening for the Knights. Offense been tough to come by. Brandon had a very good spring for West Virginia State. 36 innings, he had a 2.75 ERA. Only 1.06 whip. Is this one fouled back over the press box. NJ Hong coming to bat now for the Knights as he fouled that first one off. And Pernetti and Brandon using the time as he fixes up the bat to discuss. Brandon 5-0 in the spring, pitched in 11 games, part of a trio of players from West Virginia State. The 0-1. This one fought down the right field line, just over the head of Riddick, and foul. 0-2. Brandon, one of the weekend starters for West Virginia State. Starter in the traditional sense. However, West Virginia State uses openers for their game. So Brandon was a starter. By the way, most people would recognize it in the length of innings. Is this pitch up high, 1-2. But did not come into pitch in the first inning of games. So when you see the stat line, 11 games pitched, 0 games started. It's a little deceiving, the 1-2. This one, flown to left field. Hare coming in. He makes the catch, and there's one away. It's always interesting, the divisiveness of the opener. Those who believe in it are very strong for it. Those who don't, very strong in opposition. As Miles Webb coming to plate, 1 for 2. Had the first hit of the game for the Knights back in the 5th inning. Brandon and the West Virginia State pitching staff, as far as I've been told, in favor. As this first pitch is lined into center field. Kay, good beat on it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. This is what Brandon does very well. Just pitching to his defense. Not a lot of strikeouts, not very overpowering. But does a very, very good job with his stuff. Bo Gonzalez now to the plate. Plays a little bit of everything. A sophomore. Takes that one for a strike. As the person that handed out hats at the beginning of the season, I might get an earful from Brandon as this hat continues to fall off. Might need to downsize him on the hat. Second one in there, 0-2. The 0-2. This one grounded slowly. Tough play. Haney firing across the diamond, makes the play. And the Steamers are out of the inning. First batter reaches on a hit. After that, they go down 1, 2, 3. Leave one. We head to the 8th. Steamers leading 5-0. Welcome back. Steamers on the road at War Memorial Stadium lead the Greenbrier Knights 5-0. And when it's time to take road trips, it's time to talk about Venture Tours. Venture Tours is excited to announce the return of their Atlantic City Casino day trips. You don't have to break your piggy bank to visit Atlantic City for the day. Tickets are $85. You must be 21 years or older to participate. The trip includes $35 in free slot play at Resorts Casino. These Saturday trips offer exciting escorted trips where you can ride in comfort and luxury. If you are interested in traveling with Venture Tours, give them a call at 757-494-1480 or visit venturebustours.com. Venture Tours is the official travel partner of the Steamers for the 2021 season. Chase Godin on the mound now for the Knights. Hayden Swisher, 1 inning, allowed a walk, struck out 1. Kept the deficit to 5. Godin will be welcomed by Josh Pernetti. Godin is 6 foot, 200-pound right-hander. Going to Bryant and Stratton next year from Chesapeake, Virginia. Pernetti, 1-for-3 with a double and an RBI back in the 2nd. Struck out in his most recent AB in the 5th. Steamers looking to lock up their first win of the 2021 campaign. And the first pitch to Pernetti. Outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Godin yet to appear in a game for the Knights, pitching-wise. The 1-1. That one just getting through. 2-1. Today's at-bats are the first of Pranay's collegiate career. Mentioned earlier, he's a true freshman. Did not have a season due to COVID. 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a long way, but foul. Might have made its way to the road, as improbable as that seems. 2-2. Had some professional interest in him coming out of high school. 2-2. This one fouled off, putting a scare in the Knights dugout. That goes above him. A lot of teams reaching out to the catcher, who used his summer last summer to go train. Worked out with his older brother, former Steamer himself, down in Texas. Serious workout regimen used by a lot of pro football players. The facility down there in Texas. 2-2. And he fights this one off and lines it to the shortstop. One away. Brian Hama coming to bat. 1-for-3 with a double and an RBI. Double coming back in the second inning. And the first pitch from Hama. In there for a strike. This one Hama fights. Foul. 0-2. Hama entered Saturday's game as a pinch runner for Jackson Hip after Hip hit a game-tying double. Big 8th inning for Hip. Made a sliding catch in the top portion of it in that game-tying double as Hama swings through that one and is set down. 2 away. Casey Hare into the game. And Casey Hare entered the game in the 4th after Adam Fine and Case Kermode collided in right center. We do not yet have an update up here in the booth as to how those two are doing. Both were removed from the game, and the Steamers did some shuffling of the lineups. Hare takes a strike. Hare now playing left field. And the 0-1 to him. Fouls this one. 0-2. Hare started at second base on Saturday. Team's primary shortstop a season ago. And a scorching hot final 12 games of the season, hitting over 300 for Milligan University as he pops this one up on the infield in foul territory. And catcher not able to squeeze. Daddio had it in his glove and not able to make the catch. Clear frustration. He looked at his glove as if it was going to be there. Thought for certain it was there, not to be. And the 0-2. Inside, 1-2. One, two pitch to Hare. Another one inside, 2-2. Hare in left, Cole in right. Again, not your traditional outfielders. Ryan Kay moved into center. He's been more of a corner outfielder. 2-2. This one fought off, and a diving stop made over at shortstop. Hare going to get there safely. But a great stop made. Joe Traversa able to get to it. Casey Hare get himself an in-the-field single. Now Hunter Cole to bat with a man on first and 2 away. Pitch upstairs and away. This one outside. 2-0. Hare stole one base. Excuse me, 2 bases this spring. This pitch, cold, side swinging a little late. 2-1. This one lobs it into left field. Left fielder, long run, but able to make the catch and retire the side. Steamers go down here in the 8th. They leave 1. Still holding a 5-0 lead. The Greenbrier Knights need to attack soon, and they'll come to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. Welcome back here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. I'm Ray Dunn as the Steamers lead the Knights 5-0. If you were at the game on Saturday night, you saw the first fireworks display of the season, but The greatest show in town has some more in store for you. How can we make it any better for you? We're going to have some more fireworks. We have 2 more fireworks shows scheduled for this summer. You can catch them on Friday, July 2nd and Wednesday, July 28th. That's Friday, July 2nd and Wednesday, July 28th at Historic Hicks Field. Mark your calendars, and we will see you at the ballpark. Jacob Jackson in to hit for the Knights. Spencer Ambrose in to pitch for the Steamers. His first pitch goes for a ball. And we have received word on the injuries from the collision. 1-0 pitch, 2-0. Case Kermode and Adam Fine collided in right center field earlier trying to make a catch in the 4th inning. Kermode sustained a cut on his head that has required medical attention. And as for Adam Fine, he has a bruised up leg and a tweaked wrist. That's the information we're receiving up here in the booth from downstairs. The 2 left the game in the 4th inning. Obviously, we hope the best for both of them. See them back on the field very soon. Ambrose now behind the count 3-1 gets a strike. The left-hander from Bluefield College, hometown Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Solid stretch to end his season. The 3-2 pitch outside. That's a ball and leadoff man aboard. Jose Cazorla in the game for the Knights and getting a chance to bat here. Pernetti, not liking what he sees from Jackson. Throws down. Ambrose falling behind 1-0. Ambrose had a 1.50 ERA and a 1.50 whip in his final 6 innings of the spring. 4 outings out of the bullpen. The 1-0 up high, 2-0. Throws over to first. And the 2-0 from Ambrose. Outside, 3-0. Jackson, 1 stolen base this spring. Over there on first base. As Brett Folk coming out to meet with Ambrose. If we were at Historic Hicks Field, All Eyes on Me by Tupac will be blaring through the speakers. Steamers will be back at Historic Hicks Field tomorrow night against the Morehead City Marlins. Former Coastal Plain League opponent. Marlins still in that. Tonight, down at Morehead City, they changed their names to the Fish Tacos in honor of Taco Tuesday. I'm not kidding. Jose Cazorla, 125 plate appearances in the spring. Hit .352, got on base at a .440 clip, had 7 homers and 32 RBIs. So definitely a slugger here at the plate. And Ambrose quickly with 2 on and nobody out. As the lineup flips over. And Trent Hanchy coming to the plate. Struck out in his first at-bat in the 6th inning. Part of that inning where Kuehl just set down 3 batters in a row and sat in dugout for the night as that ball misses. 1-0. The 1-0. And she skies that one foul. In 44 play appearances this spring, got on base at a 341 clip. I was fortunate with the hits, hitting 121. 1-1 to him. That one gets past Pernetti. Runners advance. And this is the first time tonight Greenbrier is a runner on third base. Runners in scoring position with nobody out. And a 2-1 count now to Hanchey. This one grounded to second. Play made. Hama able to get him out, but that brings home a run for the Knights, and the Knights have broken through here in the 8th inning. Cazorla to third, one out on the board, and the first run for the Knights. Only 2 hits for this team, but now with the run on the board and Gower to the plate. Gower also struck out in the 6th inning. First pitch from Ambrose. Misses. The 1-0 from Ambrose. In there for a strike. Radar gun has him at 83 on that pitch. And the 1-1. Low and in, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. High, 3-1. And he walks him. Runners now on the corners, 1 away. Third walk issued by Ambrose in this inning. Joe Traversa coming to bat. Traversa struck out in that 6th inning as well. Again, Kuehl setting down the side. Steamer still leading 5-1 as Traversa. First one strike, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swings and misses at that one. 0-2. Ambrose dangling that one just outside the zone. Able to get Traverse to go after that one. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Ambrose kicks, fires. Just outside, 1-2. Pernetti looking down to first base. He's throwing a couple down there. Remembering Cazorla's still over at third. And the 1-2. Staying alive, fouls that one back. Ambrose pitched a no-hitter in high school and also hit for the cycle during his high school career, so lived a ton of baseball history at a very young age. Only thing that would be more impressive is doing them in the same game. 1-2 from him. Breaking ball high. 2-2. Ambrose's pitch. Grounded down the first base line, and that's down into right field. A run's going to come around to score. Green light being given around third, now holding him up. As runners at second and third, another run scores for the Knights on an RBI double from Joe Traversa. And Marshall McDonald coming out to the mound. Tough evening for Ambrose, and he will head to the bench. So we have a pitching change here at War Memorial Stadium. I'll step away for a few moments and be right back with more from the bottom of the 8th inning. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. As the Steamers lead 5-2. The Knights threatening in this 8th inning. Already put 2 on the board. Now have a runner on third and only one out. Runner on second and third, and only one out. Traversa doubled home a run. He's on second. Gower is on third. And the right-hander Sam Duncan coming into the mound. Duncan's second appearance this season for the Steamers. Tough Saturday night for him, the right-hander from Brown. Now in a high leverage situation with the tying run at bat. Jordan Dadillo had a hit in the 7th. And the first pitch to him is high, ball 1. Duncan works pretty quickly. Getting set right away. The 1-0. In there for a strike. 86 on the gun, and he can get up a little bit higher than that when he gets into rhythm. The 1-1. Daddy thought about it. Thought better. 89 on the gun, but that's a ball. 2-1. The 2-1. That one misses low. 3-1. And the Steamers took the lead in this game the second inning. Put a 3 spot on the board. Put a 2 spot on the board in the 5th. And have been cruising up 5-0. Now in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 as that one catches the outside corner. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he is retired. Big strikeout there for Duncan. Sets down Daddio. NJ Hong now coming to bat. 2 away, 2 on. And the first pitch grounds this one foul. Just a few feet the other way, and that one was at least 2 for the Knights and probably a double for Hong. Instead, it's 0-1. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Duncan, able to paint that outside corner. Duncan looks in, shakes off Pernetti. Comes set. The 0-2. Swung ground to shortstop. Stalin got it, fires across the diamond, and the Steamers get out of the jam. Sam Duncan comes in with 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position, and puts out the fire. Steamers lead 5-2 as we head to the top of the 9th inning here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. It's the heart of the Steamers order as we enter the 9th inning here at War Memorial Stadium. Steamers still holding a 5-2 advantage over the Knights. Knights tacked on 2 in the bottom of the 8th. 2 big outs from Sam Duncan coming in relief. Give him a hold in the stat sheet. And Wes Bonney Jr. coming to pitch for the Knights. Bonney Jr., a sophomore from King University, originally from Norfolk, Virginia. He'll be greeted by Anthony Stalin. Stalin 1 for 4. And the first pitch to him bounces in. The 1-0. Low, 2-0. The MEC Conference Player of the Year rounds this one foul. Right to his brother in the third base coaching box who makes the play. You all at home missed that one, but impressive play by James. Showing he still got it a little bit. 2-1. This one drilled foul. down the third base line. Way out in front of that one. All right, the 2-2 to Stalin. Grounds this one to third. Charging, firing, and that will retire Stalin. Good job by Hong staying on the bag. Just making sure to get the out. Third baseman Joe Haney, designated hitter on Saturday, coming to bat. Walked twice, 0 for 2 otherwise, with a strikeout. His most recent at-bat, the 7th. First pitch to him. Bounces in there. The 1-0. Fouls this one back over the stands towards the concessions. 1-1. Bonnie steps off. Haney playing third base today. Aaron Copeland getting the day off. Steamers just trying through some lineup combinations as Haney fouls this one. One, two from Haney. And he takes this one down the right field line. Is it fair? It is. It's one bounce off the wall. Haney going to get himself into second with a double. And the Steamers have a man in scoring position with 1 out. Haney breaks through with his first hit of the ninth here. First hit of the game in the ninth here. Forgetting how to speak a little bit as we get into the latter parts of this game. Gage Riddick now to bat. And knocks that one backwards. 0-1. Steamers looking for another insurance run. Can never have too many of those. Umpire. Walking out to the mound. Having a word with Bonnie. And throws away a baseball. Sure to get the report on that one in the post game. Hill 1. And Riddick flies this one to left. Catch made. And Haney will go back to second. 2 away. Jacob Mustaine to the dish one more time. Has walked 3 times. A sacrifice fly and an RBI. And the first pitch outside. And don't want to speculate too much or put anything on anyone there, but everything going on in baseball now with substances on pitches. That one outside. Substance on baseballs, helping pitchers out. Great debate going on up in Major League Baseball about that. Pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. Obviously don't want to assume that's why that baseball was thrown out, but always in the realm of possibilities. 2-1, time called. Mustaine's been one for throwing off the rhythm of pitchers tonight. And the 2-1 pitch. Swings and misses. 2-2. 2 outs. And a man on second. The 2-2 from Bonnie. Outside, 3-2. Steamers trying to tack on one more where they try and close this one up in the 9th inning. The 3-2 pitch. Mustaine ahead of that one. Fouls that one a long way back. And count remains 3-2. 8 hits for the Steamers tonight. To Greenbrier's 3. And Bonnie doesn't like what he's seeing from Haney. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Bonnie gets him on strikes. Steamers leave a man at second in the top of the 9th. Head to the bottom of the 9th with a chance to win it. They lead 5-2. And we'll be right back here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. Welcome back to War Memorial Stadium. Hope you weren't too quick to put the hold in the scorebook for Duncan, as he will come back out for the 9th, being the first pitcher to go more than an inning since Rutherford's 3-inning start earlier in this one. A chance to lock up a save for Duncan. The Steamers look to improve to 1-1 on the season. Pick up their first win in their first road game. It's finally a bit of a normal summer schedule getting underway. Hopefully, obviously, weather withstanding in the next couple of days, as Steamers host the Morehead City Marlins tomorrow and play at Tarboro River Bandits on Thursday, and then are home against these Greenbrier Knights on Saturday. But first, there's a job to be done here, and Duncan's first pitch of the 9th inning is high. 1-0. Miles Webb, one of the few regulars to stay in. Swings, misses. 1-1. It's flown out twice, singled in the 5th. 1-for-3. That single again was the first hit for this Knights squad. Pitch bounces low. 2-1. The 2-1 from Duncan. High, 3-1. Duncan and fellow Brown University teammate Jackson Hitt both not having seasons this spring. Spend their spring in Florida training, preparing. 3-1 from Duncan. This one to deep right field, and it is foul. Webb put a charge in that one. Missed a home run by about 10 feet. Off the wall. Down the right field corner. Now the 3-2 pitch from Duncan. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. One away. Duncan able to bear down. Got down 3-1 in the count. Comes back and strikes Webb out. Bo Gonzalez up to bat. And the first pitch, up and away. Grounded to third, his first at-bat. And the 1-0. Misses, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Misses away, 3-0. Duncan, one of the couple steamers getting work done yesterday in their off day at the field early Monday morning. Throwing, getting loose, is 3-0. Way upstairs, and a runner on with one away. Jacob Jackson to the dish, walked. His only plate appearance in the 8th inning. He led off that 8th inning, which included 3 walks and then the 2-run double from Joe Traversa. And the pitch, that one, low, 1-0. Second one is also outside, 2-0. And Pernetti walk out to talk to his pitcher. Pitching coach Brett Folk also going out there to have a discussion. Jacob Jackson, 3 hits and 9 plate appearances in the spring, an RBI, and a stolen base. Steps back in, the 2-0. Misses, slow, 3-0. So once again working from behind in the count, Duncan. His 3-0 offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Three one, low, and now 2-1 with only 1 out. And Harsha McDonald coming out to the mound. He points to Stalen, and we will have a pitching change. I'm going to step aside for a moment here on the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. And when we come right back, Anthony Stalen looking to close this one out for the Steamers. Welcome back here inside War Memorial Stadium. I'm Ray Dunn as the Steamers holding tight to a 5-2 lead in the bottom of the 9th inning. Sam Duncan was able to put out the fire in the bottom of the 8th, got the first out here in the 9th, and then walked back-to-back batters. Marshall McDonald went out, put in Anthony Stalin. Two-way player. You saw him hit, saw him play shortstop. Now get a chance to see him on the mound. Had 5 saves for Concord University in 10 appearances this spring. 4.66 ERA and 880 strikeouts through 9. Fastball slider combination that can be difficult for batters, and I hope it's difficult for this one. Jose Cazorla, 3 for 5 coming into this game with 2 RBIs. Solid start in the first 2 games of the season. Entered this game late. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Cazorla had a heck of a spring. Hit .352 with 7 homers and 32 RBIs. That pitch in there for strike 1-1. The 1-1 misses. 2-1. Stalin sitting mid-80s right now. Trying to get even in the count. The 2-1. Outside. 3-1. And the last 2 innings, that's been the issue. Steamer pitchers falling behind in counts, allowing walks. This one sent high in the air. Chase Bruno came in the game at short. He's going to have a test here, and he's able to make the catch. Speaks to your depth, that middle infield. Obviously not the most difficult play in the world, but still a new ballpark with the lights. And bit of a rude welcome to the game. Trent Hanchey now with 2 aboard and 2 outs. Stalin looking to close this one out for the Steamers. His first pitch misses. 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled back. 1-1. The 11th all-time meeting between these two organizations. All 10 coming last season. The 1-1 misses. 2-1. Steamers looking for their 9th win between these two clubs, and of course their first win of the season. The 2-1 popped in the air in foul territory, and give it a look, but that's out of play. Evens count at 2. 2s across the board. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 the count. Stalin trying to lock this one up. 2-2. Count runs full. Runners will be off. Stalin comes set. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the Steamers grabbed their first win of the 2021 campaign. Anthony Stalin comes in and slams the door, getting 2 outs when the Steamers need it most, with runners on first and second and 1 out in the 9th. A 5-2 final from War Memorial Stadium. I'll be right back with a post-game recap in just a few minutes as the Steamers even up their record at 1-1. Welcome back inside War Memorial Stadium as the Steamers win their first game of the season 5-2 over the Greenbrier Knights. And the Steamers jumped on top of the Knights early. Second inning, doubles from Josh Pernetti and Brian Hama both netted runs. A single by Hunter Cole late in the inning gave the Steamers a 3-0 lead, and that would be the end margin. They win by 3 runs. The Steamers picked up 2 in the 5th inning. The offense not as potent as it was in the first game, but it got the job done. Really the story here tonight, the pitching. The Steamers allow only 3 hits. Did get a little dicey there in the end as the Steamers walked 5 batters in the last 2 innings, and the Joe Traversa double made the score 5-2. But Anthony Staley able to come in and close the door. Daniel Rutherford with an impressive start, went 3 innings, struck out 2, and after walking his first 2 batters, only allowed 1 more base runner in the form of a walk. The Knights did not have their first hit until the 5th inning as Cole Bates pitched a perfect 4th inning. Zach Bagley able to get 3 strikeouts despite allowing 2 base runners in the 5th inning. Aiden Kuehl made his Steamers debut with a perfect inning, striking out the side. All in all, a good win for the Steamers. However, there is cause for concern. Case Kermode, Adam Fine colliding, trying to make a play in right center field during the 4th inning. Both players are removed from the game. All we know is that there was a cut on Kermode's head that required medical attention, and Adam Fine tweaked his wrist and had a bruised up leg. Both players, as I said, were removed from the game. Steamers did some shuffling in the field, come away with the win, and we'll take the bus ride back to Edenton at an even 500 record. The Steamers play tomorrow night at home against the Morehead City Marlins, and then Thursday night at Tarboro, the second game against the River Bandits this season. The Greenbrier Knights will be in town Saturday night, Edenton Baseball Club night at the ballpark. That's all we have from War Memorial Stadium. There'll be a couple more trips down here later in this season for both the Knights and the Peninsula Pilots. You've been tuned into the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. I'm Ray Dunn. Again, a 5-2 victory. Steamers notched their first win of the season, and we will talk to you tomorrow night.